Yeah, we're in the good doctor's residence. No wonder we couldn't go in. Look at this! Not gonna sing. Okay.
Do it.
How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions?
Archived. We already read through all this. Yeah. The random things that happened during the Quentin King administration. What do we have on our inventory for Leysha? We've got 4 photographs and a lockpicking tool that'll augment our security for an hour. We do not have any treated blood anymore, though, unfortunately. Okay, insert second floppy disk. Yes, please.
Only Richard would still use that.
Floppy disk 2.
What is he talking about?
Dear Miss Iverson, I am unfortunately not in a position to respond favorably to your request. I am on the verge of a breakthrough and not able to ensure the success of my research without providing appropriate treatment for Leysha. With all due respect, I cannot consent to her release from the Institute. It's much too soon, and it would seriously hinder her progress. Furthermore, I'm sure that I need not remind you that even if you were to allow her to join us earlier, there's no question of over-soliciting her gifts. We know where that leads. Sincerely yours, Dr. Dunham. This is fine.
I see guilt. Richard often asked me. Richard always liked masks. Like all children of Malkov.
Alright. Anything else? Just go to Halsey?
Hey, Pumpkin. What are you looking at?
The picture is scary.
Come now. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're not going to be afraid of a couple paintings now, are you?
No, but...
Yes, I know. It's Richard. He was angry, but he wasn't angry with you. You know...
I don't think he is. He doesn't like me following you around.
Correct.
Yes, but it's because he worries you'll get hurt. Pumpkin, there are much more serious things going on right now.
Those people who put us into boxes.
Yes, them. But don't be scared. Mommy's here.
I know.
So wholesome.
I won't let anyone hurt you. Ever.
Especially now that we know the truth. Oh, the doctor is in.
There you are.
Where have you been? I've been looking for you since I got back, but...
The prince hasn't given me a moment's rest since I returned.
I won't hide the fact that I was happy that you were the one to... Well...
That I informed them about the Second Inquisition. Yes, I can imagine.
Everyone's petrified. I can sense it.
He's lost it when she found out. I had a hard time convincing her I was telling the truth.
I admit that even I...
She's going to ask for your help, I'm sure of it. She didn't follow your treatment protocol. Usually, I give you your treatment when you awaken. You'll become more and more overwhelmed by your visions and your hallucinations. All this because she's afraid. Hazel has become dependent on you.
What, with the SI on our doorstep? I don't find it surprising to be afraid. What, with everything they've learned about us? And what they just did?
Our prince fears losing her throne more than her head, believe me. She needs your premonitions to help her anticipate the future, to try to influence the course of events.
I could see Phil Hartman or David Arbor playing this character.
Wait a second. I don't see how my visions can help her.
Nor do I. Our visions are nothing more than possible metaphorical futures.
Excuse me?
Pardon me. Dropping the professional jargon, you only see things that could possibly happen.
But then why are they so important to her if nothing is certain?
Perhaps she wants to see if it's still possible to change the course of events.
But they're never very specific. And I hardly remember them. Why is that?
All I know is that she's kept me distanced from you a few times to seek your help. Often you didn't have any precise memory of what transpired, or only partially remembered it.
Is she manipulating my memory?
It would be the best way for her to keep your visions for herself, but I can't be sure of it. Here's a dose of your treatment. Take it immediately.
This will rid me of my premonitions. Is that it?
I don't have time to break this to you gently. I have to go straight to the point.
What are you talking about?
Leysha, Halsey isn't real.
What?
It's not true, is it?
You're the only one who sees her.
No.
Our family has a gift for seeing things.
No. Halsey is my daughter.
In your mind. It's always difficult to pull you away from her. That's why I try to treat you as soon as you awaken to keep Halsey from reappearing.
He's lying, Mom. He hates me.
You're either lying or you're wrong. I don't know which, but it's not true.
Leysha,
But Hazel sees her.
when your hallucinations increase, your premonitions do too. They become more specific and more reliable. And that's what the prince wants. But you grow increasingly catatonic. Halsey starts to take over.
No! I don't want you to leave me!
Enough! Shut up, both of you!
It's just you and me, Leysha.
Oh, no.
He's a liar! It's not true!
I regret having to inflict this terrible shock on you, each and every time.
Every time?
Leysha, the prince wants to see you. Immediately.
Yes, of course. Just a minute.
I'm not supposed to be here. I should have left for the Red Salon already.
Why? No, you can't just leave like that. I have too many questions.
Hazel doesn't like to wait.
We'll have time. Go now. Obey the prince, Leysha. Stay where it's safe, and above all, drink.
There. I'm coming.
Ooh.
Leysha, I wanted to thank both of you
The
for...
prince sees me. See, Mom? Richard's a liar.
Are you all right, Leysha? You seem...
Quit pretending.
Come now, Leysha. What's wrong?
You've been pretending to see Halsey since the very beginning. Why did you lie to me?
Lie to you? I didn't lie to you. Halsey is part of you, and I accept you just the way you are. That's all.
Oh god, her stats are so high.
Oh, I see.
You are the only one I trust. Tell me, why would I play games with
That's
you?
not insisting.
That's exactly the question I'm asking you.
It's more complicated than it seems. Halsey has made you better. And in my opinion, she's good for you.
I don't know about that, but I don't like feeling like I'm being toyed with.
Nobody is toying with you. It's quite the contrary. We all need you. Now, more than ever before. You need to help us.
Okay.
After all that I've just learned,
Again.
something tells me you're going to want me to have a premonition.
Yes, I need to know if I made the right decisions. It's essential.
Nothing I see in my visions is certain. Richard sees this clearly.
Certain?
You think that I know the future, but nothing I see is 100% certain.
Richard doesn't know anything about it. You've been right in the past. He's trying to hold you back. He's afraid of your powers, and you don't even realize it.
Mom?
It's not as simple as that. I don't choose when they happen.
Mom! Mom, listen to me.
Yes, sweetie. What is it?
There's no point. The swan will lose its head in 2 days. I just saw it. We know, Mom.
What's going on? Leysha, is Halsey speaking to you? What is she saying?
She's like, oh god. What should we do, guys? Should we tell her about the vision? Don't tell her anything? What do you think is best? You don't know how she's going to react to it. Shortcake says, tell her. Nova says, no idea. Kath says, hold off. She could wildly overreact. Probably not tell her. Let's not tell her anything for right now. Let's just keep this close to the vest for now.
There are too many voices, too many things inside my head. It's too much for me to see what's going to happen.
Okay, I understand. You've been through a lot.
Yes.
So I won't insist right now. Take a few hours to rest, and we'll talk later.
Thank you, Hazel.
Oh, we're in that little
Damn it.
balcony.
I don't know who to believe anymore. Richard or Hazel.
Please, Mom. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Oh, jeez. All right. Now I need opinions, guys. Should we take the treatment, take our medicine? Or should we go ahead and keep Halsey at our side? There's definite pros and cons to each. Yeah, I was in the prince's room, Nova. I remember that piece of music not from Swan Lake, but from the Universal Dracula with Bela Lugosi. Recurrent says keep. Halsey stays. Anyone else? If the prince is going to die, you'd side with the doctor. Interesting. I think in her case, though, that'd be trading one dominator for another one. Virtuo says take the medicine. Ooh. I'd like some other opinions. Living allies are more useful than dead ones. That's true, but I don't know if I'd necessarily consider Richard an ally, especially due to the fact of what we found out at the prince's quarters, that Richard is actually the one who killed Halsey in the first place. The original Halsey, not the delusion. You know what? Taking a treatment is not the Malkavian way. Besides, who am I to separate a mom and daughter?
So, we're inseparable? Like two peas in a pod?
Yes. Like two peas in a pod, sweetie.
Mom? What's wrong?
Vision Quest. Padded room. Lovely. Are we probably about to see the consequences of what we just did? Uh-huh. Is that multiple Leyshas? Definitely looks like it. I thought there was going to be a jump scare.
Yes, I'm fine. It's all right. It's just, I need to talk to Richard, Pumpkin.
Again? No, we're happy together.
It's not just you. The hallway, my memory. He has to explain this. I want to understand.
All right. As long as we're together.
The die is cast. Are you scared now? You should be. Great. You chose to listen to the prince and stay with Halsey. Alright. Thanks, maybe? And now we need to make the choice of where to go first. I think we should do this in order, shouldn't we? Long Island, the Red Salon. Well, we already have seen Leysha and Amem. Let's go with Galeb. With the threat identified at last, the time has come to strike back. Hazel Iverson has devised a daring plan to outsmart the mortals. Galeb infiltrates the base on Long Island disguised as a corpse. His assignment is crucial. He must eliminate the head of the Society of Leopold in Boston, Walter Stanford. Yep, we're doing it. I'm kind of curious where this is going to go. $110. $70. $90. Oh, we get a fortitude bonus here. 90. $60. $60. Oh, wow. We've got like a... That's kind of cool. Got like a super cheap boost to all of our things here. So what do you guys think? Should we go ahead and increase our fortitude up to 3? Or should we go ahead and just take advantage of this low cost for all of our attributes and get all of our attributes at 3? That's like, that's a pretty good deal. Or at least our physical. Wait, this was it. 70. Oh, maybe we can raise... Oh, okay. How about we raise our physical up to 3 and our fortitude up to 3? We'd still have points available. Should we do... So my thought now is, do we raise our fortitude and our physical, or should we raise our physical, social, and mental? As like we're about to go into a second Inquisition base, I figure fortitude is probably going to be very useful here. It's pretty good, all things considered. We're definitely raising up that. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and raise up our fortitude to 3. I think that'll work out nicely. A little bit stronger, a little bit tougher. Long Island. Ooh.
Gently.
Gently.
We'll deal with him tomorrow.
Ooh. It's a good thing we put those in strength.
Delsin wasn't wrong. Now, how to find Stanford.
Find Walter Stanford. All right. Sense the unseen.
There's something flashing under their skin.
Oh, do they have trackers?
I've never seen a machine like that.
Implant installation not possible. Add implant to in the reserve. Is that the reserve?
A slot for what would appear to be a small card.
Oh, I wonder if we have to do this process. Operation Swansong. Security clearance implants. The SAT security clearance implant system is designed to make access to the base on Long Island more secure and organized. Upon arrival, each member of the organization receives a subcutaneous implant on their right hand. See installing an implant. This implant has a unique identification number and a security clearance level that corresponds to your rank. The level can be updated if the organization chart changes. See updating an implant. The implants contain personal data about the user, first and last name, date of arrival. They also allow us to monitor vital functions and real-time location using a GPS tracking system. If the implant blinks, it means it is not working. Please contact the technical department to resolve the issue as soon as possible. Place your forearm in the designated slot. Do not move while the implant is inserted. Wait a few seconds until the implant stops blinking. When it stops blinking, it is operational. Once the implant is inserted under the skin, it will be powered by the electrical energy contained in the human body. If your implant flashes rapidly, please contact a technician and a doctor. Updating. Place the implant to be updated on the stand on the right. Place the implant with the clearance level to be duplicated on the stand to the left. Wait a few seconds. When both implants blink the same color, the update is complete. So, to be updated on the right, duplicate on the left. So we need to carry some hands around, I guess. Hand jive. Various implant states. Blinking light. The implant is malfunctioning or not powered correctly. Steady light. The implant is communicating with another device or has just been updated. No light. The implant is working correctly. Will you have to... I don't know. We've got to rely on Apple products here. We're doomed. How you doing, Bart? Who dat? Who there?
This is what happens to mortals who step out of line. An implant. They must have taken that from a corpse.
Okay.
This implant could be useful.
Oh, God. Yeah, don't tell me that's going to screw with all my OBS settings.
This is what happens to mortals who step out of line.
Okay.
That's not very discreet.
Green. Blue. Curious what the rankings are. It's like Bluetooth. Oh, you've been getting out of the house lately? That's awesome to hear.
That's not very discreet.
We have a ranking system here. I assume probably the guy, yeah, in the business suit. Let's check all the dishes. Agents killed in action, Blue Squadron. Autopsy status on hold. Jim Felton, Walter George, Axel Stevens, Bradley Phelps, Frank DeCenzo.
That's not very discreet. That's not very discreet.
Indeed. So we got all of these blues, but not the green. Okay.
It's a perfect fit.
Now, ready to install implant.
Let's see how it works. There. I've got an implant, but it's blinking.
Update to blue implant with a green implant. Now we need some electricity to go through the body.
That's not very discreet. That's not very discreet.
Well, I take it getting out. Oh, I didn't.
Clearance implant required.
That doesn't work on corpses. I can fix that.
Hey, blush of life.
They don't know everything about us yet.
Neat. I was hoping we could cut like one of these out, but it's all right. See what happens. Actually, that depends on your humanity ranking. The lower your humanity ranking is, the harder that is to do, and then sometimes you can't do it at all. Nice abandoned hospital.
In 1870, Long Island was a hospital for chronically ill patients. What did they use it for now?
An Inquisition. Let's begin. An Inquisition. Look out, sin.
Closed. These hallways. They converted a hospital.
Yeah, they did.
The destruction of the Long Island Bridge didn't discourage everyone.
Means they could go tag in peace. Okay, well, I'd like to go check out this area, but it doesn't look like that is available. We have to go this way.
A closet. Disappointing. They haven't been used for years. They don't appear to use this area. A vaccination campaign from 1988. There must have been more traffic here back then. How strange. This looks like an implant scanner.
Higher clearance required.
Restricted access. Interesting.
Grade your clearance.
Hey! Who are you? You shouldn't be on this floor. Identify yourself immediately, or I'm calling security.
It's entirely normal for me to be here. You have nothing to worry about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stressed out. Usually the men in suits stay downstairs. But you seem different. In a good way. Not like those Vatican guys, but I shouldn't say anything.
Is there a problem with them?
Let's just say I thought we had tough standards, but the Society of St. Leopold has proven me wrong. Before they came here and changed everything, it was actually pretty simple.
What do you mean?
Now there are tons more clearance levels. They're really proud of that downstairs. But the truth is, there are tons of errors all the time, and everyone has to update their implants constantly.
Is that why mine doesn't work on the closet?
Is that the first time it's happened to you? Unbelievable!
What do I need to do?
Just like everyone else, we're following procedure.
Yoink. So much rhetoric.
My question isn't about the protocol, but what you can do to help a colleague in need.
Yeah, I get it. I've got a bunch of green implants in the safe in my office. The code is 423. You can take one, but you have to remember to bring it back.
Thank you muchly. I won't ask how it works. That's a little too suspicious.
Thank you.
Of course.
See, sometimes you don't need to murder. I need that scalpel. Gimme. Oh, I bet if we killed her, we'd have to use that scalpel to actually cut the green one out of the guy's hand. I was gonna say the clinic does remind me of the one from Bloodlines a little bit. Is there a really creepy guy downstairs selling blood? I hope so. 423.
There's no more room in the morgue.
Nothing to report. Saw a senior officer go by, nothing special. Some suits came in about implant problems. I told them to help themselves to the safe. They didn't want to. Seriously, what's their deal?
Where did I put that file?
Don't get hung up on it. They think they've got some higher calling. They're awful with everybody. Received a large order of equipment, stored and inventoried. A scientist from the Society of St. Leopold came to ask me if we had handling gloves. Everything's quiet. Heard a noise outside. It was the wind. Think I am turning paranoid.
There's no more room in the morgue.
Lots of coming and going from the morgue. Lots of people going into the morgue. What a career.
Where did I put that file?
Here are the implants.
What we got there? Ooh.
No red implants. They're reserved for the Society of St. Leopold.
That would have been awesome. Yoink.
Blue implants. I have one already.
Oh, that would have been great. If you'd taken the peaceful approach, you would have got the Society of Leopold version. I want to close. I don't want to be rude. Oh well, I guess she'll close
There's
it.
no more room in the morgue.
Cool, calm, and collected. So, do I remember instructions? Yes. Upgrade to green.
Great. I changed my clearance level.
So now we can go ahead and actually use that console, maybe open another pathway here. Okay. Guys in there like, why is it? It's not blinking. No, no, no.
Good. Let's see where this takes me.
Elevator go down the hall.
This base is bigger than I thought. It's not going to be that easy to find Stanford.
Oh god. Welcome to the Black Mesa Research Facility.
Don't move!
Easy there, soldier. I've got to...
On your knees! Hands behind your head!
Beg your pardon? Uh-oh.
You don't know who you're dealing with.
On your knees, I said! Now!
He resisted. How?
I'm gonna be careful here.
I have important information to pass on. It's urgent.
I have to check. Nobody told me.
Not surprising. I have an implant. Let me identify myself. We've already wasted enough time.
Get in there.
Scan your implant.
Wow. Security in here is like TSA quality.
Are we all right?
Yeah. Next time, let me know.
That was close. I'll have to be careful.
Sad soldier. Okay, well, we've already lost some blood.
It's much larger than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's like, get on the ground! Every single one we talk to. Okay, where's the run? The run button? There we go. We've been dignified for long enough. That is a hexagon. Yes, indeed. Good job.
Damn! Unbelievable. Fucking implants. Yeah, it's me again. I can't get into anything. I'm telling you, the database is locked. If I keep it up, I'll block the entire system. Sorry, I don't see what else
This
I
is
can
old
do.
tech.
I'd ask Stanford himself, but he's not on this floor. Have you tried the archives? The archives? You think so?
Hold on a sec. While they're talking, I'm going to utilize some of our items here. Ooh. We do have Quentin King's Vitae, if we want to go ahead and try using it. Maybe when we get into if we get into a bad spot. I think that's definitely something that needs done. Let's go ahead and get our get 5 willpower back. There we go.
Maybe. I'll take a look. Well, if I could open the door.
This appears to be from the last century.
Yeah, it's like an old army base or something. Organization changes. Following the arrival of our friends from the Society of St. Leopold, we have updated the maps of different levels. We are pleased to welcome Chiara Favaron, who is in charge of the clinic. Joseph Mane is the helm of the treasure department. Ellie Gallagher will be in charge of the pyre. Please see them to get acquainted with the leaders of each section. Each section leader has been given a red level clearance that is superior to the existing ones. Please show them the utmost respect, Captain Lyons. Should we take it? Hello there.
If something needs to be repaired, fill out a form and send it in.
In triplicate. Implant database. So...
An implant database. If it were unlocked, I could locate Stanford. But I would need a red implant to do that. One from the Society of St. Leopold. What do these symbols mean?
Okay. Get a red implant to unlock the central computer. Walter Stan. Okay, GPS location. All the things.
Oh, what now? Please, the door won't open. I thought your test was over.
Yeah, but you have to put everything back the way it was, otherwise the security blocks everything. I'll take care of it, but I have to finish this first.
Very practical.
System standard
That's why we do our
LVA
tests in the
alternative
middle of
current.
Yeah.
If you're in a hurry, you can take a look.
I'll wait.
Can we have a chat?
Are you waiting to go to the labs too?
Maybe.
Can I help you?
What's the problem with the door?
There's no problem. We're running tests on the electrical system. It's gonna stay locked until I adjust the settings. But I'm working on something I'd rather not drop, so it'll have to wait.
It is really weird to see him... Oh wow, he is not intimidated. What does my discipline power do? I don't think it does that. That is a waste of blood.
different laboratory wings.
Society of Leopold members. Oh man, we're getting all the intel here. Okay, so we were in the clinic. Right? Or we are here. With the elevator. Prison elevator to the central hub. Decay study. Barrel room, workshop, control room, shooting range. Library, archives, consultation room, museum. Old storage. Experimentation room. Lovely.
3 members of the Society of St. Leopold are in charge on this floor. Favarone, Manna, and Gallagher.
Clinic manager. Treasure department manager. Okay. And pyre manager. We basically have to choose which one to deal with. I don't really want to deal with the priest. I don't want to run into True Faith. That would sting a little. Can we just turn off the sound, maybe? Test 254 successfully completed. I am delighted. Can we, just turn that off. Thank you.
That's more like it.
254. Oh, Lord. I'm getting, keep talking and no one explodes vibes. To test the resistance of an electrical installation and the equipment connected to it by overloading its voltage.
Is that it?
Connect the testing device and activate all the fuses. Wait 45 minutes. The testing device will beep to warn you the test is complete. Check the testing device for the result. Deactivate fuses until you reach the standard voltage of your installation. Make sure your system is working as normal. Okay, so where do we want to go? Standard system LVA. 220 volts with a direct current of 430. All right. $220, $430. Let's flip some switches.
That should work.
That changed the number that's displayed.
230, okay. Love it. Oh, it's the alternate current. It's 220 volt. I see.
All that for nothing.
Okay, it says we got to wait 45 seconds. And then the reader will do its thing. Is there anything else that we need to... Oh, yes, open.
There we go. Fine. I hope I find something in the archives, but I doubt I will.
Did it. Come, Agent Ford.
It looks like a converted military base. Left over from the Cold War, most likely.
Oh, I'm getting Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines vibes. Oh, you know what? I would definitely like to take a gun. Hello there, sir. That's someone I can feed from, but we need some discreetness. So we got, this is where we'll put in the red. To all sad squad leaders. I love that. Sad squad leaders. The new audio headset system has been ready for some time, but you'll be able to test it in the field soon. I know it won't be your top priority, but I need as much feedback as possible in the situations you encounter. In my opinion, synthesizing the surrounding voices should be enough to counteract the blank body's mental manipulations. I'm looking forward to getting the results. So it's like playtesting. So much playtesting. We're going to test all of our stuff in the field. Provenance Vatican to Boston Treasure Department. Justinian's Font. Font 45. Chalice. St. Thomas's Censer. Well, I mean, we basically have to decide where to go. This leads down to the prison level.
That looks like an elevator panel.
What are my general thoughts about V5? So here are my thoughts on VTM 5 or version 5. I like it for the most part. I like what they did with the weaknesses and some of the stuff it actually kind of streamlined, like the fact that Setites or the Ministry or whatever they're called now have Protean, and that Protean can do a lot of the same stuff that Serpentis did. A lot streamlined, a lot less complicated, because one of the things that it was with VTM 3rd edition, there were so many disciplines and so many paths. Like if you had thaumaturgy, there was Wanga, Setite sorcery, necromancy, all the necromancy paths and all this kind of stuff. So it could get a little complicated for players and for storytellers to keep track of all that. I personally like that, but when it came to this version, they streamlined stuff in an acceptable way. I didn't mind at all. The only thing that I do not like about this new system is I hate the blood resonances. Because especially I think it allows people to kind of power game a little bit when that wasn't the case before. One of the best things that they did is they got rid of the blood pool, so you're not just basically keeping track of a tank of gas and raising it and lowering it and stuff like that. But yeah, just having to deal with the different kinds of the four humors, I don't care for at all. The mana bar. Well, I like that thing of, hey, it doesn't matter how powerful you are. If you're having a bad day or something hits you in a specific way, you're going to get hungry after you use an ability. Like, I like that. It makes everyone kind of on the same level. Especially due to the fact when you were taking on an elder or something like that, or taking care of some sort of high-level kindred, you had to burn through so much of their blood, and it became a bit of a hassle sometimes. So yeah, I think they made a lot of really cool changes, but like I said, the humor thing just was not kosher. 1487 was crossed out. Where, Kath? Is that a reference I wasn't getting? Probably. Yeah, 1487. Yeah, Chalice. Is that the cup of a carpenter? All right, let's commit this map to memory. So I guess we just have to kind of pick our poison as to where to go. Yeah, there's the prison. I don't think we need to do that right now. But then we've got the clinic, the treasury, and the pyre.
That should work.
Right now, out of everything that we've seen, I think the treasury might be the best bet just because we saw that list. What do you guys think? I know it has the priest is running it, which I'm not too keen on, but I'm just trying to find some safe base where we can actually feed. Oh god, we're committed.
There's a red implant. It might be the one I'm looking for. There must be a way to get him out of here.
Are we going to see some stuff from the council? Because that'll be amazing. I thought there was a lot of good ideas, but by and large, the books have such a range and quality. The Fall of London was just bad. Not to mention that Sabbat book wasn't a book. Under no definition could you call that a book. What was it? I thought the SI was an inspired idea, though. It's called Vampire the Masquerade, for crying out loud. Chekhov's gun is right there in the title. It was a mess. Ooh. That's a shame. Oh, the Arcanum. A burned emblem from one of the chapters of the Arcanum, a secret society dedicated to the study of supernatural creatures. May this be a reminder of the fact that in a world like ours, the study of arcane subjects puts our lives at risks. It's just pages of word salad. The thing about it is, I think that they had a lot of really good ideas. They had a set goal for VTM for this edition. But when that controversy happened with the core book and White Wolf got absorbed by oh, what's the name of that group? I always want to say Obsidian, but I know that's not the name of the company. When White Wolf got absorbed after that controversy, when they came out with the first version of the core book, I think that Paradox, I think that changed a lot of the direction, and I think a lot of gears had to be shifted in like mid-go, and we're kind of dealing with the side effects of that.
This emblem has been severely burned.
Treasure Department of the Boston Cenacle. This treasure department is the result of years of research by hundreds of men and women around the world. It is open to all those who stand against the growing darkness, who dedicate their lives to protecting the innocent. The relics, books, and other objects that make up this collection are on loan from other cenacles and even from the Vatican. Due to their nature and age, these objects are rare and fragile, which is why it is necessary to take great care of them and refrain from handling them as much as possible. This place kind of reminds me of Stargate Command a little bit, just for vampire hunters. Although this space is not a church, respect and quiet are required. This is a place of study, research, and contemplation. We firmly believe in the power of symbols and the invocation of beauty to strengthen our forces in this holy war. Please feel free to browse the books in the library, ask to consult our archives, or simply admire the works of those who have gone before us. These relics are on display because they once served their bearer in their struggle against the darkness. May they inspire you in turn, whether you are a believer or not. Don't threaten me with a good time and all this lore.
Florins that belong to former hunters. What do they hope to get out of them?
Payment for the boatman, maybe? What's this one? For Marnu's Stone, 1231, engraving on granodorite. Engraved by Leopold II von Morna himself, brother of the ill-fated twins Wayland and Wilhelm, and founder of the Society of Leopold. The society, which was authorized by Pope Gregory the Ninth, in 1231, was devoted to fighting all supernatural threats of the Catholic Church and to humanity. After his testament, Leopold engraved hierarchy of his society into this stone that was consecrated in conclave. It was damaged during a trip to Avignon in 1355. Abbey, Censor, Counselor, Territory, Novice. I bet that's going to play a role right there. The eye, the cross, skull and crossbones at the bottom.